law codes versus the law system. In this second grace distinction, we are speaking about Paul's use of the Greek word for law, namely nomos. He uses this term many times, especially in Romans and Galatians. For example, Romans chapter 2 verses 12 to 15, chapter 3 verses 19 and 20, chapter 3 verses 27 and 28, chapter 6 verses 14 and 15, chapter 8 verses 1 to 4, Galatians chapter 2 verse 16. Here I am emphasizing a crucial distinction, namely the distinction between law codes and the law system. Understanding this distinction is essential for a proper understanding of grace. Unfortunately, you will almost never see anyone talking about it. It is virtually unrecognized. But I stress this at you. In Paul's use of nomos law, you must distinguish between law codes and the law system. When Paul refers to law, most of the time he means law codes, the law of Moses, for example. A law code is simply the complete list or set of commands given to us by God in his role as creator, which includes his rights and role as lawgiver. We as his creatures are under absolute obligation to obey whatever law code he applies to us. Which law code one is under depends on the historical circumstances under which one lives. In general, all age of accountability human beings are under the law code written on all hearts by virtue of our being created in God's image. Romans chapter 2 verses 14 and 15. In addition to that, all Israelites existing between Moses and Christ were under the law of Moses as their unique law code. In this new covenant age, we have a different collection of commands and instructions on how to live holy lives. This is our new covenant law code. It consists of the instructions on holy living as found mainly in the New Testament. This means that, yes, we as Christians are under a law code, consisting of commands that we are absolutely obligated to obey. There are no exceptions, since we are creatures of the Creator and Lawgiver. We are always related to God as our Creator. Sometimes, though, when Paul uses the word nomos, law, he is not referring to any law code as such, but to what I call the law system. The law system, and there is only one, is the method or program by which one may be right with God. For example, the method or program by which one may actually enter heaven, by how well he obeys his law code. In other words, totally apart from any consideration of grace or of Jesus Christ, one may be right with God solely in terms of his law code. How this works is what I am calling the law system. An analogy for these two uses of the word law is the way we use the word medicine. Sometimes this word means the pills and capsules and tonics we take in doses. Here we speak in the plural. These are our various medicines. But sometimes the word medicine, singular, is used to mean the way or method of treating illnesses, as contrasted with, for example, prayer, sorcery, or positive thinking. This latter use would refer to the field of medicine. Likewise, a law code is composed of specific laws or commands, whereas the law system is a way of being right with God, a way of getting into heaven. It is crucial to know which of these uses Paul has in mind when he uses nomos, which is usually translated law.